All right, I think we're on.
I think so.
Hi, guys.
Oh, man. We're here. This is happening.
Yeah. I'm going to have my little, excuse me for having all this technology. We don't have an assistant yet at CCA, but we're getting there. All right. Hi, I'm Chris. This is Tony. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. There's so many people to thank. We're going to go down the whole list. I know you guys are super excited, super anxious to know who is going to win our grand prize, the boat.
The boat.
I know, I'm excited. I'm shaking. Are you shaking?
I'm a little jittery right now.
All right. I'm going to check in the comments here really quick. We got a whole bunch of people that I see. Everyone's saying hi. I see a whole bunch of people, actually. Frank Santiago. Hey, Val. How are you? We are on now. Thank you. Darren, David Day. What's up, my friend? Awesome. Well, let's get started, Tony. Let's thank some sponsors first.
Absolutely.
You want to go through the weekly sponsors real quick?
Yeah. I mean, we could not have done this whole tournament for as long as we did, all the planning, the preparation, if it wasn't for all of our sponsors, from the youth to the main to everywhere in between. So let's start off all of our weekly sponsors. We had a number of sponsors that helped us out. So Avid, thank you so much, Avid. Mojo Sportswear, Costa, Angle, Fishing Syndicate, AFTCO, Copes Tackle and Rod Shop, Dana Wharf. We have Terrafin, Daiwa, Penn, IGFA, Eldorado Sport Fishing, Accurate, Fishworks Clothing. Wow, that's a big list, and that's
That's just weekly.
That's just our weekly winners.
Yeah. Big thanks also to another weekly incentive that we had this year, Copes Tackle and Rod Shop. Those guys, Seth, you're amazing. Thank you so much for hosting our weekly social media prizes, which were awesome.
Yeah, those are so much fun to go through all the submissions. Unfortunately, not every week we had a lot of submissions to go through, but for the most part, thank you everybody who tagged CCA California, CCA CalStar, and Copes Tackle and Rod Shop for getting those submissions in. It was super easy. You're posting pictures anyways. Let's get some more stuff out.
All you had to do was post a picture of your fish and your entry. You're in the drawing.
It's that simple.
Every week. So let's go through some stats too. So total number of submissions. What were they?
They were over 1,300 submissions.
Yeah.
Over 1,300 submissions. That's wild.
That's
and
a
the
lot.
category that had the most number of submissions, saltwater bass.
The bass.
Saltwater bass.
That kind of surprised me. I thought it was going to be something like bluefin when they were hitting, but we have a number of dedicated
Very dedicated
bass anglers, which is great. It's great to see all that. And not just calicos, sand bass and spotties too. It was great.
Yeah. No, it was cool. I mean, I think the first hour that the tournament started, way back in May, there were already bass submissions.
Yeah. Even like at 12 something in the morning too.
Yeah.
By a dedicated angler, that's for sure. Number of participants, if you guys are wondering, 726 adults and 36 youth, which is pretty solid for our first year of Star. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So saltwater bass was the biggest category by far. I think halibut was
like 120 submissions for halibut.
Yeah, second best.
That was the second best. So it went from 700 and almost 30 to 120.
So basically, is you guys need to fish more. That's all it is. Also, big shout outs to some of our sponsors who are part of who offer special incentives. Most notably, the RV Polar, Captain Jake Russell. They're giving away, which we'll reveal today, a trip on the RV Polar for just turning in some white sea bass heads, which I know you're very intimate with the last couple days.
Yes. Anybody who has walked past my car has known that I was in the same parking lot. Yes. Also, I apologize to everybody in the underground parking in my apartment complex. That pool of blood that's dried up now, it's not me.
Yes, for sure. But anywho, want to thank Jake Russell. We also want to thank Benny Florentino with Coastal Charters. The first month of the tournament, basically he offered, I think for 30 days, the biggest bass overall was going to get a half-day trip with him on the adult side. And the youth side, he gave away a rod and reel combo.
A bunch of swag.
A bunch of swag. So all good stuff from Benny. Can't do it without you, my friend. Also, we already mentioned Cope Tackle and Rod Shop up in Bakersfield, California. Got to thank those guys for what they've done. And then also, earlier throughout this year, from January 1 all the way to the end of the PCS show in March, we were doing an early bird special, which is a 2-day on the American Angler. So I wanted to give a shout out to those guys for donating in triple for that too.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, guys.
Yes, for sure. And then let's get to our grand prize winner, or let's get to our grand prize sponsors. Yeah. Let's start with Nick Kelly, our great friend over at West Coast Marine, for really making this all possible, for basically just going above and beyond moving mountains for CCA California. We really can't do it without him and many, many others. So grand prize, 18-foot center console Parker. You guys know the prize. You've seen it. You've stared at it in some cases. It's been down at Dana Landing. Also, big shout out to all of our tackle stores and landings for handing out a bunch of measuring devices. I know we were driving up and down the coast shipping out measuring devices. It seems like every week because they were running out. Because all you guys went to go get them, which is great. Thank you. Thank you again. But ultimately, I'm just checking some comments here, just making sure we are all caught up. A lot of thank yous, a lot of haze. Who's feeling lucky today? It's going to be interesting. Once again, guys, thank you so much for really participating in our first Star Tournament ever. It's really you guys that make it super, super successful. So I know you guys want to hear us keep chatting. One more plug. Make sure to go hit the subscribe button on our YouTube. We try to post videos every week, and it's just a podcast, which has taken off. It's been great. Every week we have great friends come in to our studio now and have podcasts. We've added Tony on as another co-host, which has been fantastic. So
yeah, it's not all fishing. It's fun. It's fishing. It's learning something new. I mean, we get to talk to individuals in this industry that I never thought I would have talked to, firstly, but I had never been surf fishing as much as I have prior to this year, if it wasn't to talking to Benji.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of different people that we have on here that completely open up my eyes to different styles of fishing, and I think it's important as fishermen to be kind of well-versed and learn, something new. So that's been the most fun part for me.
It's been fun. It's been really fun. But anywho, let's get going. So now, without further ado, let's reveal our grand prizes. So basically how this is going to work is we've actually pulled 10 winners, and we're going to start from lowest to highest. So we're going to start with the electric motor from Newport Vessels. Thank you so much to Howie Stretch and his guys over at Newport. Can't do it without you guys. Tony, you want to do the big reveal?
All right.
Get ready. Let me add that view right there. So we're going to basically say the names. We're going to announce it, and we will let you guys know who wins. So Tony, take it away.
All right, electric motor from Newport Vessels. The winner is Davey Brown. Dave Brown, you're our winner. You got a new motor coming your way.
Davey Brown, congratulations, man. And once again, thank you so much to Howie Stretch of Newport Vessels for all of his support. All good things are coming from Newport. It's great. And if you haven't checked those motors out, check them out. They're pretty cool. So let's do the next one. The TurnLink D8 bike from Turn Bikes. Thank you to Dale over at Turn Bikes for all of his support throughout the years. We've given away plenty of bikes, and it's going to be good. So, Tony, go for it.
All right, Turn Bike. electric bike. Winner is Chet Prack.
Nice.
Chet Prack.
Congratulations to Chet. I believe he was one of our weekly winners too.
He
if I
was
wasn't-
one
if
of
I'm not
our.
mistaken.
Was it social?
I think social media.
He was
yeah.
one of our social media winners.
Yeah. So thank you guys for all your support. Next one, Costa Sunglasses. Thanks to Bob Hoos over at Costa. He's been a super, well, not only is he a super fun dude, but he's been a great supporter of CCA throughout the inception in 2015. So we can't do it without him. And Tony, I'll let you take it away.
All right. So premium prize pack from Costa Sunglasses goes to Scott Sawa.
Scott, another weekly prize winner. I
Another
think.
weekly prize winner.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. Scott Sawa, premium prize pack from Costa Sunglasses. By the way, if you're a winner of ours, both adult and youth and white sea bass, if you're a winner of ours, congratulations. Don't call us. We will call you. I promise you, we will call you probably right after the stream, if not in the next 24 hours. So if you win, go out, celebrate your tail off, go to the bar, do whatever.
Be responsible.
Be responsible, of course, but we'll call you with it in a timely manner. This one, I'm super stoked about. 3-day fishing trip on the Intrepid. If you've been on the Intrepid, make sure to hit us up in the comments. I've never been on that boat, but I'm sure you probably have.
I
Right?
have not.
Oh,
I have not.
oh. Thank you to Katie Schmidt and her team over at Team Intrepid. And Tony, go for it.
All right. 3-day trip on the Intrepid goes to Frank Santiago.
Oh.
That's all you, Frank.
You know, I saw a comment earlier that someone had said Frank had cheated. I don't know how, but I'm just kidding. Frank, congratulations, man. It's a pleasure, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm super stoked. Next one. So I've got a personal connection with this one. 1 week stay in Costa Rica with Fishing Nosara. I actually went to Fishing Nosara on my honeymoon, and it was a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place, and all the team over there, Craig Sutton and his team, Maddie, super kind people, great people, and it's been awesome. So that one is going to be a fantastic prize for a lucky winner, which is Tony.
All right. 1 week stay in Costa Rica. Thanks to our friends with Fishing Nosara. It goes to Jesse Link.
Jesse Link.
Congrats. That's another weekly or social media winner right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You guys are seeing a trend. The more you participate every week, the better chances you have, especially on the all the weekly deals. So that one's good. Jesse, you're going to enjoy your week in Costa Rica, my friend. Next one, also near and dear to my heart, trip for 2 to La Paz with Tail Hunter International. I can't say enough about Jonathan and Jilly down there in La Paz. They're some of my favorite people of all time. And Jilly, we're thinking about you, definitely for sure. But overall, I've been going to La Paz since I was a little kid, and it's a great place. It really is. Tony, you'll have to go there for sure.
I'm not as big of a world traveler as you, Chris. It's on my list. It's on my bucket list.
Well, Tony, let's find out.
All right. Trip for 2 to La Paz, thanks to Tail Hunter International, goes to Nick Salcido. Nick Salcido.
Congratulations, Nick. That's a good one. That's a good one. You'll have fun. You'll have a lot of fun, actually. So, next one, guided flight. We're going to the top 4 prizes. I'm getting excited. I'm getting really
You weren't
excited.
excited before?
I've been excited. Now I'm getting nervous. Guided fly fishing trip for 2 in Sitka, Alaska with Sitka Fish. That's going to be a really good one, and you probably know firsthand about how great it's going to be.
I'm very jealous of this person. Very jealous. They're going to have the most amazing time in one of the most beautiful places on this planet.
Yep, for sure. Well,
Shall we? All right. Guided fly fishing trip for 2 in Sitka, Alaska. Thanks to Sitka Fish goes to John Hockedell.
John Hockedell. Congratulations, buddy. You've earned your right to a guided fly fishing trip for 2 in Sitka, Alaska. Congrats, man. This one also, a trip that I've been on, 4-day trip with Casa de Cedros, however you pronounce it, with our great friend of the podcast, Jeff Mariani. Good dude. Really looking forward to announcing this winner because he's super excited. He actually wanted to be here, but can't. But anyway, Casa de Cedros 4-day trip. You definitely will not regret it. Tony, let it rip.
All right, 4-day trip, Casa de Cedros goes to Jerry Mayhew.
Jerry Mayhew.
Jerry Mayhew, congrats.
Jerry, sorry for misspelling your name. It's a G. Sorry, I didn't tell you.
Oh.
But anyway, congrats, Jerry. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good one. Top 2.
Top 2.
Top 2. Who's getting excited? Who's getting a little nervous for the boat?
Picker.
Yep. I know I am. So, next one. Trip for 2 to Alaska or a Mag Bay trip with Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance. Thank you to those guys so much for providing our number 2 trip. That's an awesome trip. Either or, Alaska or Mag Bay. I've never been to Mag Bay, but I know probably like right around this time it's starting to actually be some of the best fishing you'll ever see on this planet. Mag Bay. Anyway, shall we?
I can't believe it. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Trip for 2 to Alaska or Mag Bay. Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance goes to Tom Troop. Tom Troop. Tom put in a lot of work out there. He probably had the most number of submissions
Yeah.
than any other angler.
Did he hit 100? Do you know?
I don't-
He came close.
It was very close.
He
At
came-
least 85.
Yeah.
At least 85 valid submissions.
Yeah.
Good job, Tom.
Yeah.
Good job.
Way to go, Tom, for sure. Well, I guess it's the moment that we've all been waiting for.
Or do we do youth now and wait?
Yeah. Keep
Oh.
the suspense.
I don't know if I can do that. Let's chime in the comments really quick. Do you guys want us to move on to youth before revealing the boat? Or you just want to rip the Band-Aid off and know whether you win or someone else has won? Let us know. But going back to Tom, I mean, it kind of shows how much dedication that you can have if you have the time and the resources to do it. And man, it's you got a trip to Alaska, man, or Mag Bay. It's cool. Tom had 91. Thank you.
Compounded.
All right, it seems like everyone wants to move on to the grand prize, which I can respect. I would be too. But anyway, once again, thank you so much to Nick Kelly at West Coast Marine for providing this opportunity. We're really looking forward to working with him in the future and all that. And also, shall I plug the 2025 tournament?
Yes.
Make sure you register for the 2025 Star Tournament. It's going to be a great thing. It's going to be even bigger and better and all that. With our first year, it's been awesome. It really has. Nothing short of remarkable. Thanks to you guys. So anyway, let's move on. By popular demand, let's move on to the boats. Tony, let's do a virtual drum roll really quick. Yeah, virtual drum roll.
Virtual drum roll. The winner of the 2024 Star Tournament, 18-foot center console Parker 18 SE with 150 Yamaha outboard and trailer goes to Brian Drasba. Brian Drasba, congrats, Brian.
Disappointed a lot of people.
Yeah. That's a good one. Congratulations, Brian. Really deserve it, man, for sure. I think it goes to show literally anyone could win this tournament.
Anybody.
So,
Everyone has an equal, fair opportunity. Every entry is considered equal.
Yep, for sure. Well, let's move on to the youth division really quick, and let's switch over there. Perfect. So actually, before we youth, let's do the white sea bass heads. So if you guys remember, if you guys know, we actually have a white sea bass head collection program at the moment to where if you catch a white sea bass, you turn in your head. Basically, we need to, we have those heads. What they do at Hub SeaWorld Research Institute is they actually tag those heads. So you're asked to turn in those heads whenever you catch a sea bass. So ultimately, you turn in that head this year for our Star Tournament, you got an entry into a very special prize, which is that full day trip on the RV Polar, which that's not a charter boat. That's like a research boat that's badass, to say the least. I know you like that boat.
I have been in love with this boat for years.
Yep. So, White Sea Bass Head Collection winner. Tony, do the honors.
Bob Elliott. Bob Elliott,
you are the winner. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. So, White Sea Bass Heads. That's a good program. Make sure you turn in your White Sea Bass Heads, regardless of whether you're rewarded or not. Bob, you're walking away with, like we said before, a full day trip on the RV Polar. And like I said, all of our winners, all of our grand prize winners, don't call us. We're going to call you probably within 24 hours or so.
Qualifying hits.
Yep. So let's move on to the youth category, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's start with our good friends at Okuma have donated a PCH inshore rod with a Komodo 273 as one of our youth grand prizes. The youth actually consisted of anyone between 13 and 17 years old. Anyone could basically, within those age periods, could enter into Star for free. All they had to be was a youth membership, which is $10. So $10 could easily get you a bitchin' price. So, Tony, without further ado, number 5.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Akuma, for this awesome combo. The winner, Phineas Day. Congrats, dude.
Phineas. I pronounced your name correctly this go around. Phineas, congrats, man. You are the winner of a PCH inshore rod with a Komodo 273 reel. And thanks again to Okuma. Next one, we've got a $500 gift card from Island Fishing Tackle. Thanks to Sam over at Island Fishing Tackle over in Carson, California. If you guys have not been in that shop, definitely go check it out. It's right off, I believe, the 405 freeway, right off of Avalon Boulevard, I think. But anyway, really worth it. He's got everything in there, especially if you're a rod builder. It's got everything and anything. So, Tony, without further ado.
All right, Island Fishing Tackle gift card goes to Sean Lovett. Sean Lovett, congrats.
Congratulations, Sean. That's a good one. Have a $500 shopping spree to a tackle store. I can make use of that. All right, next one. Thanking our next sponsor, Fishing Syndicate. Oliver, you are the man. Fit an FS inshore rod with the Penn Fathom low profile 300. Thanks again to the good folks at Pure Fishing and Penn on that one. Number 3, Tony.
Thanks, Oliver. Thanks, you guys from FS. The winner is Bobby Meza.
Congratulations, Bobby. Excellent. Next one, obviously, AFCO is a founding sponsor of CCA California. Can't thank those guys enough. They've done a hell of a good job. And this time, they've stepped up for a $1,000 gift card to AFCO, to their online store. So, Tony, I'll let you take it away.
All right, AFTCO, $1,000 gift card. Thank you so much. AFTCO goes to Shnur Sulami. I apologize if I'm not saying your name correctly, but we will be contacting you.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's Shnur. Congratulations, Shnur, on a $1,000 gift card. And lastly, our grand prize for the youth is a Hobie Mirage Compass Kayak from our friends at Hobie and Copes Tackle and Rod Shop in Bakersfield, California. Tony, reveal our last winner.
All right. This kayak is so cool because we have been storing it in our office this whole time, and every time I look at this thing, it makes me want to go to La Jolla. And I've never been kayak fishing in my life, but this thing makes me want to go. So, The winner for the youth category and gets this awesome kayak is Cash Troop. Cash Troop, everybody.
Congratulations, Cash. Good job, my friend. Well, that basically concludes our 2024 Star Tournament. Tony, your thoughts on the first ever Star Tournament?
That's it. It's over. It's
Yeah.
over, Anakin. It's over.
Yeah. I thought, like I've said before, it's been phenomenal. It's nothing short of remarkable. All the response that you guys gave to it, our first year, obviously we're always bound to have, little tweaks and turns here and there, but overall I think it went very well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all of this had started way before the shows, way before I got brought on board. I mean, the planning for this alone goes back almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here we are. It wasn't even the end of this tournament, and we're already planning for 2025.
Yeah. And like I said before, 2025 is going to be fantastic. It's only bigger and better things to come.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Heck yeah.
But thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon. We really do appreciate all the support. All of the proceeds go directly towards fighting for your right to fish here in California. That's really what counts and what matters. So really excited. Really, we can't really do this tournament without you guys, the participants. Be on the lookout in the next couple months for some big announcements for the 2025 Star Tournament. Also with what our plans go forward for just CCA in general for 2025. But also, before we turn the calendar page, we've got some upcoming events coming. We've got on September 25th, we're going to be up in the Inland Empire at Top Golf. That's our next fundraiser. That's a big one. All of our events.
That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah. All of our events can be found on our website, ccacalifornia.org. September 25th is the Top Golf. I'm sorry, the 28th.
Yeah.
Which is
28th.
Saturday. Next one's going to be Orange County Golf Tournament. That's also another fun one. That's going to be really, really fun. Those are our next 2 events, and more announcements to come also later on this year. But any last thoughts?
Check us out on our Instagram. We post a lot of updates, any upcoming charters, any upcoming events, anything like that. A lot of the news that we're going to send out is pushed through our Instagram.
Yep.
So if anybody has any questions or wants to come out to one of our events, you're talking to either Chris or myself, and we have these phones,
Probably her.
most likely me, but my phone's connected to me 24/7 and twice on Sundays. So
Like the Gen Z you are.
yeah. Okay. But reach out to us. If you guys want to come out, help, volunteer, be more involved, want to know what we are, what we're doing, what we're facing, reach out to us.
Yeah. And make sure to go subscribe to our YouTube channel, which I know a lot of people don't know that we have one. Yeah, it's right there. You're watching it right now, where we actually post episodes of the podcast. And the podcast is also available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. And usually we're posting an episode once a week. So all good stuff. But thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Really appreciate all your support. And we will see you guys next year.